Beloved, the Spirit of the Lord thunders over you. This is your season of divine rebirth. After years of silent waiting, of prayers that felt unanswered, the hour has come. Can you sense it? The rumble of chains snapping, the crash of walls falling, the creak of ancient doors swinging wide. God is summoning you to push not in your strength, but in faith-fueled surrender. What once felt like a barren womb of delay is now contracting with purpose. For you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 139 verses 13 to 14. Just as he shaped you in secret, he's been shaping your breakthrough in hiddenness. Look back and see. Every storm, every no, every tear was a divine chisel. The trials that nearly broke you were actually building you, fortifying your faith, stripping away ego, teaching you to rely not on plans but on his presence. What the enemy meant to destroy you, God used to define you. The rejection, it redirected you. The loss, it made room for greater gain. The silence, it taught you to hear his whisper. You are not who you were. The old labels, asterisk damaged, stuck, forgotten are ash. Today, you rise as asterisk chosen, unstoppable, reborn. Type 1010, now a sacred echo of divine order. Declare, I align with your timing, God. My season of birthing begins. This rebirth isn't about getting, it's about becoming. The Lord isn't just changing your circumstances. He's rewiring your identity. Where you once clawed for control, you'll now rest in trust. Where fear screamed, what if? Faith will roar even if. Surrender isn't defeat, it's strategy. The moment you released your grip, heaven's machinery activated, angels mobilized, resources shifted, divine connections aligned. Your letting go was the key to his taking over. Feel the shift? The weight of yesterday's pain is lifting. God is clothing you in garments of joy, weaving your tears into tapestries of triumph. The sorrow that haunted your mornings will fade like mist under sunrise. You will wake not to dread, but to awe, stunned by how swiftly he turns mourning into dancing, how effortlessly he flips curses into blessings. The financial pit becomes a platform. The broken relationship becomes a testimony. The sickness becomes a stage for his glory. This is your holy turnaround. The breakthroughs you begged for, sudden job offers, miraculous healing, reconciliation that defies logic, they're not approaching. They're here. Heaven's storehouses are bursting, and your name is on every blessing. You'll marvel, God did this? For me? Yes, beloved, for you. The one who split seas and resurrected dreams is scripting your suddenly. But prepare. New wine requires new wineskins. Clinging to old mindsets, grudges, or small thinking will stifle the flow. Forgive quickly. Pray boldly. Speak life. The same mouth that declared, I can't, must now shout, Christ in me can. Your words are not sounds, they're seismic waves in the spirit realm. Declare health over your body, peace over your home, abundance over your future. Watch as reality bends to his truth. Child, this rebirth is just the beginning. You are stepping into a realm where impossible is heaven's favorite playground. The same power that hovered over creation's void now hovers over you. Your past? A prologue. Your present? A launch pad. Your future? An epic of miracles. The world will look at your life and gasp. Only God could do this. Now, type 555, not as a ritual, but as a roar. Affirm, I surrender all. I receive all. My divine rebirth is now. The God who birthed galaxies is birthing your destiny. The wait is over. Your suddenly is here. Beloved child, today the Creator whispers to your spirit. Gratitude is a golden thread weaving heaven's miracles into your earthly journey. When storms rage and shadows loom, gratitude becomes your anchor, lifting your eyes to the light of my grace. It is more than a feeling. It is a sacred act of worship, a magnet for joy that transcends circumstance. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God. Philippians 4 verse 6. This is your divine blueprint. Every heartbeat, every answered prayer, every fleeting moment of serenity. These are not accidents but love notes from my hand, reminding you that you are seen, held, and endlessly cherished. Even now, as you read these words, I am turning your trials into altars where faith meets breakthrough. Surrender is not defeat. It is the bravest yes you'll ever whisper. Release the grip on what you cannot control. The worries strangling your peace. The fears scripting imaginary futures. The need to orchestrate outcomes. Lay them at my feet. Imagine each burden dissolving like mist under morning sun, making space for my river of peace to flood your soul. This surrender is not passive. It is an active exchange. Your frailty for my strength, your confusion for my clarity, your weariness for my unshakable joy. Trust that I am rearranging the unseen, aligning stars and stirring hearts to usher in your miracles. The breakthroughs you've wept for, they're already blooming in realms beyond your sight. Pause now and write down 3 blessings you often overlook. Let gratitude reset your vision. As you do, feel the shift. The weight lifts. The path ahead sharpens. You are not lost. You are being led. Like a master painter, I blend every struggle, every delayed dream, into a masterpiece that will leave you breathless. The delays, they're divine setups. The tears, sacred seeds. The past year carved resilience into your spirit, teaching you to dance in the rain and find diamonds in the dirt. You've inspired souls silently watching your faith. Your story is a lighthouse guiding others home. Now, as you stand at the threshold of abundance, know this. The harvest of your faithfulness is ripe. Financial chains will shatter. Relationships will heal. Purpose will ignite like wildfire. This is your season of divine reciprocity. What you've sown in tears, you'll reap in joy. The spouse you've prayed for, the creative vision you've nurtured, the healing you've craved, they're closer than your breath. I am not a distant God, but a loving Father, delighting in your triumphs. Lean into my timing. My clock ticks with perfection. Sync to your highest good. When doubts whisper, remember, I parted seas for Moses, opened wombs for Hannah, and turned a cross into resurrection. Your story is no exception. The road ahead gleams with promise. Walk it with hands open, heart brave, and spirit expectant. You are not merely surviving. You're thriving, radiant with my glory. The miracles you've chased are chasing you. So breathe deep, beloved. The wait is ending. The dawn is breaking. Your life is about to become a living testimony of how gratitude and surrender unlock heaven's gates. Stand still and witness the salvation I bring. The best is here. Type 555 now to declare your trust in my perfect plan. The Spirit of the Lord speaks a profound word over you today, beloved. Welcome to your season of divine birthing. After years of hidden preparation, silent prayers, and sacred waiting, the hour has come for your long-awaited breakthrough to burst forth. Can you sense the holy tremors beneath your feet? The ground of your life is shifting, not to destabilize you, but to reposition you for the miracle you've carried in your spirit like a sacred seed. This is no ordinary moment. It is a cosmic convergence where heaven's timetable aligns with your faith. The Lord declares in Isaiah 66 verse 9, "I will not cause pain without allowing something new to be born. Beloved, your pain had purpose. Every tear, every sleepless night, every whispered why was fertilizing the soil for this divine harvest. Now, hear the sound of shackles snapping, barriers dissolving, and ancient doors groaning open. Your spiritual labor has begun, and delivery is imminent. Pause now and place your hand over your heart. Whisper aloud, I align with heaven's rhythm. My season of birthing has come. Type new wine to release your faith into this promise. You've wondered if God saw your struggle, if he counted your tears. Let this truth sink deep. The same God who numbered the stars and carved canyons with rivers has been intricately weaving your story. Those storms that raged, they weren't meant to drown you, but to baptize you into resilience. The loneliness you endured, it was carving space in your soul for divine intimacy. Even when you felt abandoned, he was teaching you to lean not on your own strength, but on his unshakable sovereignty. The Lord has been your silent strategist, turning every attack into an altar, every wound into a wellspring. What the enemy meant to break you, God has used to remake you stronger, wiser, radiant with his glory. This is your sacred rebirthing. The old you, the version limited by fear, doubt, and past failures, is being shed like a chrysalis. You're emerging as who you were always destined to be, a vessel of miracles, a carrier of kingdom fire. Remember the nights you gripped control, white-knuckled, convinced you had to fix everything? Yet here you stand, having surrendered that illusion. Finally understanding true power lies in yielding to the potter's hands. That surrender wasn't defeat. It was the bravest act of trust, the key that unlocked your metamorphosis. Now, watch as God resurrects dreams you buried, restores relationships you mourned, and rewrites narratives the enemy thought he'd sealed. The Lord is breathing life into dormant promises, and what he resurrects, no force can destroy. Your past will no longer haunt you. God is erasing the sting of every memory, transforming scars into badges of victory. Soon, you'll wake not with heaviness, but with a heart singing hymns of gratitude. The same tears that fell in secret will water gardens of praise. The battles that exhausted you will become testimonies that ignite hope in others. You will marvel at how swiftly God moves, sudden breakthroughs, divine connections, favor that defies logic. What took years to unravel will be restored in moments. Why? Because the God who parts seas delights in holy surprises. Your midnight hour is becoming your moment of miracles. Can you feel it? The holy anticipation, the electric charge of heaven's momentum? This is your divine crescendo. The Lord is orchestrating a celebration that will leave you breathless, a feast of joy where mourning clothes are traded for garments of praise. The world will look at your life and gasp, only God could do this. Relationships will heal, purpose will ignite, and abundance will flow where lack once lingered. You'll no longer recognize the person you once were, for you'll be too captivated by who you become, a living testament of grace, a walking miracle. So rise up, beloved. The contractions of breakthrough are here. Push past fear, push past doubt, and push into the promise. The Lord is midwife to your destiny, and he will not let this birth be stillborn. Your story isn't ending. It's being reborn. The heavens are roaring with cheer. Angels are on standby. And all creation leans in to witness your glorious unfolding. This is your moment. The wait is over. The pain had purpose. The miracle is now. Declare with holy boldness, I am reborn. Type 555 to step into your new identity and watch heaven's floodgates burst open over your life. Type I love you, Jesus Lord. To support our channel, please subscribe our channel and turn on bell notification.